Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Mass Effect. This is a game I've played a lot, but never really on the channel. I tell a lie, I streamed it once a long time ago. It was before the Legendary Edition got announced, and that's why I stopped streaming it, because I thought I should wait until the Legendary Edition comes out. And then, as the chat has just informed me today, it's apparently been 3 years already since this Legendary Edition was released. Which is distressing to think about. But, welcome, everybody. I've never really done a series of Mass Effect on the channel. I've always thought it was something I'd get around to at some point, and, well, here we are. It's fun hearing this music again after all these years, I don't mind saying. Right, I was about to say it's a little bit loud, but it always is until you actually enter the main menu, isn't it? And that's when your audio settings kick in. It's weird, this game. Anyway, so, we're going to play some Mass Effect, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what else to say to you, other than I've played the game before. If you need some context for my history with it, I played Mass Effect 1 a bunch of times, Mass Effect 2 a bunch of times, Mass Effect 3 I only played once when it came out, and then never played the series ever again afterwards. For reasons that may become clear sometime from now. But yeah, which means I've never played Mass Effect 3 with all of the DLC before, because it was right on when it first came out is when I played it. And yeah, I finished Mass Effect 3, and then I never touched the series again pretty much until now. So, the reason I want to try and play again, though, is because I've been watching my buddy Variac stream it recently. I'm going to plug him a little bit, because he's basically the reason I'm streaming this now, is because I've been watching him play it, and he has never played the game before, and he's playing through it blind at the moment, and to see someone playing this game blind in 2024 is a rare thing indeed, and it's been incredibly entertaining. But watching it made me realise, ooh, I kind of miss Mass Effect, actually. I'd like to play it again, and I thought if I'm going to play it again, I might as well stream it. So, here we are! Start new career. Let's go.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Hopefully it's going to behave. Yeah, we're all good. I had to unplug my goddamn flight stick from my computer in order to be able to play this, because for some reason Mass Effect was under the impression that I really, really wanted to play the game with a joystick. So it was messing up all the menus. Right, we're going to play as Femshep because I never have before. Every time I played this game in the past, I played as Broshep, as Dudeshep. So obviously this is probably like this game series was probably like the absolute peak of Jennifer Hale's voice acting career as well. So it's probably worth finding out what all the fuss is about. I'm going to enter new ID though because I want to be able to choose a different class. As tempted as I am to play soldier, because it's my comfort zone, I've played as a soldier so many times in this series. I'm going to try something different. So we'll go... No, I don't want to jump in as a soldier. So custom.
Please log in to access your
Jane is fine because the first name never gets mentioned.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Yes, I know 5 years ago when I streamed this game once for like a couple of hours, it was as Femshep Django. This motherfucker, honestly, if he wasn't for the fact that he's actually quite a good moderator, I would have banned him years ago for his well-actually bullcrap he likes to pull. Loves a good gotcha, does Django. Honestly, half the time the funny thing is, though, is he gets it wrong. But anyway. Okay, pre-service history. Spacer, colonist, or Earthborn. I forget what all these are. Spacer, as both your parents were in the Alliance military, your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than 2 years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, enslavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you were enlisted with the military a few years later. And Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I'm going to go Spacer, I think. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Because I think I'm gonna. Most of the time when I've played Mass Effect in the past, I've done a Paragon playthrough. My first full playthrough of the entire series was basically with a version of Shepard that was like Captain Picard if you ordered him off Wish. So I think I'd like to play a Renegade Shepard this time around, within reason. Like, I know how lawful stupid is a thing. You can play kind of, if you want to go full Renegade in this game, you can be like chaotic stupid. I'm gonna play it kind of within reason, roleplay it a little bit, but generally speaking, I'm gonna err on the side of Renegade more than Paragon, I think, in this playthrough. Timu Picard, yeah, pretty much. I think he was even bald, actually. Now I recall. So I like Spacer though, because that background where you've got someone who was constantly moving around as a kid and never got to make friends with anybody. That makes sense to me in my brain as someone who might be a bit of a prickly bastard, like Renegade Shepard is. So that seems to fit for me.
Confirm psychological profile.
Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you were alone to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy. Despite the impossible odds, your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet, and ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Well, no surprises for which one we're picking then.
Confirm military specialization.
All right, let's see. Soldier is the basic man/woman with gun. It's probably my preferred way to play the game, if I'm honest. But let's see. Engineer, using the techie stuff. Adept is you full-on space wizard. I think I want to go Vanguard, which is, you know, space battle mage, really. Biotics and weapons. Mostly because Vanguard gets a hell of a lot more fun in the later games. Vanguard in Mass Effect 3 is an absolute giggle. I played as a Vanguard constantly in the multiplayer for Mass Effect 3. So, Vanguard it is.
Confirm facial identification.
We'll go with the default. She's just fine as she is. Although, what is the expression on her face right now? She like she just realised she left the gas on. Or can't remember if she's managed to remember to bring her phone with her. Like, did I lock the front door when I left? I can't remember, and now I'm a little bit worried.
Profile reconstruction complete.
All right, origin, space, a reputation, ruthless, class, Vanguard. Let's go.
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty, veteran. I'm a bit of a casual pleb, so. Level scaling, legendary mode. In the classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent point progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. I guess I can play it in legendary mode. I don't really... Classic mode is obviously how I will have always played it in the past, but whatever, legendary mode, we'll try it. We'll try it. Why not? Nerobot, thank you very much for 2 months of subbage, by the way. Squad power usage, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Enable tutorial. You know what? I might need the tutorials because I don't remember what any of the controls for this game are. Has it been 10 years since I last played Mass Effect? It may well have been a decade, if not more. So, right, auto level up off, of course. I'm floating in space.
What about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabled them to travel further stars. The basis for this incredible technology was the force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. Sorry, that goes by quite fast.
Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
They call it zoomies.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters. Check. Navigation. Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Voice audio is a bit quiet. I don't think the slider goes any higher, lads. Besides, I can't actually get to the options menu right now. Yeah, okay, game. I understand how the dialogue wheel works, you condescending bastard.
That's enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Yes, I got that. Yes, I know, okay. I know I need to move the webcam. Flippin' it. Chat's being needy today. The dialogue's a little too quiet. The camera needs moving. Wimps, a lot of you. Honestly, what a bunch of snowflakes, this Twitch chat today. Right. I can't do anything about the dialogue audio right now. Oh!
You pissed the captain off, and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Mental note, don't alt-tab while you're in dialogue, because if you click back, you end up clicking an option. All right, cool. Sound. Oh, I tell a lie. Apparently everything's turned down to 37. Dialogue, let's turn that way the fuck up, shall we? See, it's actually quite loud in my earphones, so... Right, have a little chat with Caden.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
How was that? Is that better? I don't know. If I remember, it's T to walk, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. This outfit looks super uncomfortable, Shepard, not gonna lie. All the outfits in this game look super uncomfortable, to be fair.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
What up, Presley?
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I could tell him, just do your job, but there's no point being unnecessarily mean, is there?
I better head down and see the captain.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us.
Yeah, the textures are way better, aren't they? In the Legendary Edition.
He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Way, way, way better.
Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their
Why
way.
is everyone on this ship bald? I've just noticed that, look. Apparently they've not fixed that in the far future of Mass Effect. Male pattern baldness still a thing. Anyway. Not just a thing, it's rampant. Alright. Hello guys, how you doing? It's I keep wanting to hit E to talk to people, but it's spacebar to talk to people, and it's very strange. Oh wow, yeah, okay, the textures are way better. Like, because I remember her outfit specifically having absolutely appalling looking textures in the original game. Like, to the point where I think it might have actually been slightly bugged.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up and we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War.
Expositional
Nihilus,
dialogue.
I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
I forgot how much dialogue in this early bit is just sort of like characters talking about stuff they should totally already know, but we're going to say all this stuff anyway for the benefit of the player.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
I feel like there should be an option to tell them to shut the fuck up, actually, if I'm honest.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
How do you control agents with
God damn it.
unlimited power?
I suppose
how
the
do
Council
we-
could revoke.
The
Oh,
Spectres
spacebar.
police themselves.
There we go.
Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
The joys of the dialogue wheel with the responses that don't match what you actually say. You end up forgetting you've clicked them sometimes. Right. Have we asked about this, Nihilus? Yeah, we did, didn't we? Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Right. Ooh, we've already got renegade points. Hurrah. What up?
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I don't get a chance to do a lot of talking in these dialogue segments, I'm now realizing. I wonder if I should just make myself disappear during them so it's a little bit more immersive, rather than just having me sitting here with a silly expression on my face the entire time. Problem is, I'd then have to remember to switch it back on afterwards, and I'd probably forget, wouldn't I? Try to lip sync? Shocked thumbnail face at all times. Maybe I should get a little notepad here so I can write things on a notepad and hold them up during dialogue. And yeah, it is Keith David. It is voicing Captain Anderson, who you may remember, yes, as the Arbiter from Halo. Does she ever blink? She doesn't, does she? Yeah. Femship's a bit of a psycho, isn't she? Alright.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
His armor looks way better in the Legendary Edition, doesn't it? Again, I think it's just those better textures. Makes a world of difference.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Oh, is it a... Oh, is the no blinking like a little quirk of the Legendary Edition that was accidentally introduced? That's fair enough. To be honest with you, though, I'm perfectly willing to accept it as canon that just slightly psychopathic renegade femshep just never fucking blinks. I'm perfectly willing to accept that being part of her character.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
All right.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
That made me jump.
What's
that
wrong,
did.
Joker?
Fucking hell.
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
All right.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Not gonna lie, the game does still look pretty good. I know the Legendary Edition obviously has enhanced the graphics somewhat, but I remember this game, occasional bugged textures aside, I remember this game being pretty darn good looking back in the day. To the point, actually, where I remember Dragon Age Origins came out after this. And I remember playing it on the Xbox 360 after playing this, and I remember looking at Dragon Age Origins and thinking, my god, this is so ugly compared to Mass Effect. What the hell happened?
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
There's this part of me that's, anytime I play a BioWare game that I've already played before, like I feel this need to like poke in every single little corner in case I find, yeah, here we go, things like this. First aid interface. Equipment. The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade gear for your squad. So on and so forth. So I can add this first aid interface. Microprocessors wired into a combat suit can monitor vital functions and release small localized doses of Medigel to accelerate the healing process. I'll have it, thank you very much. Does this game have a quick save button? Of course it does. F5 as well. It's not bound to F6, something weird like that. There we go, lovely. Mass Effect 1 still holds up. We prefer the Legendary Edition nowadays. I mean, yes, this does definitely look better. And I think, again, like I said, they've seemed to have corrected a lot of the bug textures. So I've heard that Garrus finally has his textures fixed in the Legendary Edition. So that'll be nice.
Oh, God. What happened here?
Hold left shift to switch weapons for your squad. Okay, yeah, that brings up this menu. Yeah, boys, I need you using not pistols. Well, then again, I don't know what Caden's better with right now, so... Oh, you just use an assault rifle for now, matey. So he can do throw and sabotage. And Jenkins can't do shit. Because Jenkins is Jenkins. How do I switch weapons? It's probably a... Ah, mouse wheel, of course. Guns sound a bit meatier than I remember them being. Pop goes the gas bag. They remind me so much of the Flood from Halo, those things. Oh no! Alas, poor Jenkins. We knew him well, Horatio.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Leave him. We need to finish the mission.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Let's go. There's the covers. Yeah, this game does have a bit of a cover system, but it's not like a proper cover system like in 2 and 3. No. It's like a... It's also kind of awkward because yeah, as you can see, it's like you don't press a button to get into cover. It just sort of like automatically sort of tries to stick to the cover. It's awkward and weird, and sometimes it's better to just play it as if you're playing an FPS. Medigel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electronics challenges. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies and opening containers.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
As you gain levels, use the squad screen to so on and so forth. Actually, I think, don't we start with some points? We do, don't we? Alright. Throw, warp. What does warp even do? Have I ever played as a biotic in Mass Effect 1? I must have done at least once, but it's been so long I've genuinely forgotten all of it. Projects a powerful Mass Effect field that wreaks havoc on a subatomic level. Weakens armor and inflicts damage over time on enemies caught in the area of effect. See, I guess that's nice, but on the other hand, it's like... Why fuck around with that when you could just shoot them with a big gun? Which is probably why I've played Soldier so many times in this game. Throw. Warp. Vanguard. Increases biotic resistance, increases damage with shotguns and pistols. Right, yeah, shotties and pistols, that's kind of our thing, isn't it? Even though I've been using the assault rifle. Charm and intimidate. Assault training. Melee weapons damage, adrenaline burst ability. I can't unlock shotguns until I've ranked up a pistol a couple of times, can I? Although if I recall correctly, pistols are actually quite decent, but only if the player's using them. I think your party members are a bit rubbish with pistols, but the player can use them much more efficiently. So let's get a couple of ranks of pistol. And that. There we go. Toggle helmet. Caden. Yeah, we'll have that. And what does this do? Recharge time. Damage and accuracy with pistols. Then he's also got throw. He's also got barrier. Bolsters your kinetic shields with a Mass Effect field that can absorb massive amount of damage. That'd be really handy on me Not so much for a party member that I can't really control directly, though. We'll probably take it anyway, though, but for now, let's go with that. This game does have a codex, which is actually fully voice-acted, if I recall.
Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
I don't know how much patience people have for going through the entire codex and listening to them all. There is some super cool info in here, though. That's one of my favorite things about this game is... Oh my god, I have to just shut up. One of my favorite things about this game actually is the really detailed codex that explains all the massive amounts of effort they put into this game, into the world building. There's some genuinely good stuff in there that's worth listening to if you're playing the game yourself. But I imagine people just want me to get on with the shooty bang bangs. Oh right, yeah, that's right. I am supposed to be a pistols and shotguns character. Look at the God Rays. Look at that. God Rays in Mass Effect 1. What a time to be alive. Okay, well, I instinctively tried to sprint there, but no. Shift does this instead. Should we try and use a biotic thingy? It did nothing! See? Just shoot them! Just shoot them. Why fuck around with throwing and magic and just shoot the bastards? I don't know. Shouldn't have played a Vanguard perhaps, but Vanguards are really good in the later games. I think that's why I've decided to do it. I know you can respec later on, I think, but technically, but nah, whatever. Okay, I just realized I'm taking cover behind the rock that Caden is shooting repeatedly. Not the smartest decision I've ever made.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Space to get out of cover. There we go. Hello. And yeah. Camouflage is not really a thing in the future, apparently. Although there are some armors you can get which do have camo patterns on them, but whatever.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
I need a status report, now.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
I know it's the renegade choice, but beating her down is not going to help anything in a scenario like this, so... And, you know, the thing is, like, we're playing Renegade Shepard, but at the same time, there's the part of me that's saying Shepard is also a highly qualified, highly trained... not just like special forces operator, but she's also an officer as well. So basically what I'm saying is this is one of those examples of what I was talking about earlier where we're not going to lean into chaotic stupid with all of our responses. So
any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
It's gonna hurt in Mass Effect 2 and 3 where you need to lean one way or the other. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. 9 times out of 10, I am picking the Renegade options, to be fair. It's just every now and again, there's one that I just don't like, because I think it feels a little too silly.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Right, that's Ashley. She's our second party member for the game. And yeah, she's probably got some points to spend, doesn't she? So Ashley is a soldier, which is usually my preferred class, so... Assault rifles, yes please. And soldier increases health, allows limited health regeneration as well. Yeah. I like the soldier, it's an uncomplicated class.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
To change your team's equipment, press the escape button to access the equipment screen. Not that we've really picked anything up to equip, but maybe this message isn't going to go away until I do it. There you go. You happy now? See, I got nothing I can upgrade my guns with or whatever, so... Right. Is there a sprint button in this game? I think wasn't... Isn't the sprinting in this game like a fake anyway? You don't actually move any faster. It's just like a camera effect. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. I just ordered Ashley to go stand there. I'm so used to modern games telling you what all the controls are on the screen. Whereas in this game, I keep hitting random buttons and then like just not knowing why I did it or how. We got some Medigel, there we go. Does this just loop back around to where we were? I think it does, doesn't it? It works in combat, otherwise it just changes the FOV. Oh, really? That's pretty funny. Sprinting is fake outside combat. Gotcha. Oh, we have a crate, ladies and gentlemen. And Ashley's been left behind because I don't know. Oh, and now she's coming. I think. Yeah. I don't know what all the controls are. I'm going to have to probably go and look in the key bindings menu from time to time. Well, okay. The Geth are getting medieval on our asses, apparently. Right. Yes, the game is now telling us how the cover system works, even though we've actually had several instances of combat already. Oh yeah, we can manually crouch, I forgot. Gotcha. Let's see. Grenade? Frisbee grenades! Ah! This takes me back. Mass Effect Frisbee grenades. Maybe I should try and use a power on this bastard. Or not. Game says no. Well, there we go. Okay, that's blocked by the thing, apparently. That didn't work either. All of our special powers humbled by a simple piece of concrete. Level up, hurrah. I keep instinctively wanting to reload, but you can't reload in this game. Everything works like a Halo 1 plasma rifle. It did work, you took damage from it? Oh, I didn't notice.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
Ooh, new pistol.
I want to check it out.
And new shotty.
I'll wait for you there.
Okay. Sure. And... sure. Why not? Give it a try. It wasn't very... we're wasting time. Like, yeah. Some of the dialogue like choices really do not correspond very well with the actual dialogue that gets spoken. The whole dialogue wheel thing was a real point of controversy when this game, and also when Dragon Age 2 came out.
Hit the camp hard.
People did not like it.
Place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
All right, see you, Dr. Fat.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Why have I switched to my sniper rifle? What is going on? Shotgun. Now might be a good time to use throw. All right. Assault rifle and some new medium armor. Do I ever get to wear medium armor as a Vanguard in this game? I'm not sure if I do. Is it C? Oh god, no. That obviously did something. I don't know what though. V? No, that was... oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, I'm learning all the buttons by trial and error right now, aren't I? H. That holsters your weapons. Whatever. I was trying to find the shortcut for the squad screen, but... alright. Pistols. Marksman increases pistol damage and accuracy. Purges weapon heat. Oh, you have to get all the way to there to unlock shotguns, huh? Increases melee damage by 30. I don't even know what the button to do a melee attack is. Vanguard. Charm. And oh, we should probably start taking some of these, eh? Okay, yeah, Charm's Paragon points, isn't it? So forget that. Let's get 3 ranks of Intimidate straight away, just for giggles. And then we'll take a point in Vanguard. And some extra throw. Because throw, you know, Most of the time, I feel like you're better off just shooting the buggers, but actually, throw has occurred to me does have some funny ragdoll effects. So, on that basis, I kind of like it. Also, you've got to level up as well, haven't you? All right. Decryption. Does that even work for a party member? Because party members don't unlock things. Whatever. Also gives you sabotage, I suppose, so. Ashley's got some points as well. Alright, cool. It checks for the hides decryption in your party. Oh, okay. So it is useful then. Hello, Spot. How you doing? Thanks for the 35 months of subbage. Got some new armor. Yeah, oh, I need to stop doing that. E is not the button we press. It's spacebar. Anyway, yeah, didn't we? We got some armor. We got some armor. It was medium armor, right? And we got some light armor, but it's Turian light armor, not human. You want some new armor that isn't pink? There you go. Enjoy. And then there's this. Is it? How much of an improvement is it? Oh, yeah, there you go. That's one of the ones with a sort of camo pattern on it. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the Onyx 1 armor, in spite of having the iconic N7 thing going on, it's just actually rubbish. So, however, I want to, yes, transfer to new item. There we go. All right, cool. We've already got armor upgrades. We're just casually getting into a brand new suit of armor in the field, as you do. And the N7 logo is because like N7 is like it's like a cat badge in the British Army. You know, it's like almost like a qualification or something. It's like it's probably like Marine First Recon in real life, right? Something like that. Like she's a Marine, but she's done an extra special course that makes her an N7 Marine. Codex. Yeah, I'm sure the Codex probably does explain it, actually, yeah. But, yeah, that's why she has the N7 stripe and these guys don't. We're going to play some Frogger. Yeah, we are. I swear to God that had there was a different minigame for that if you played this on console.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
On console, it was Simon, but it was way harder because yeah, you're right. I remember the console mini game for the locks being way harder than the PC version. Yeah, 100%. I'm glad that it wasn't like the Mandela effect there. I'm glad I actually remembered that correctly, more or less.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geths swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I'm going to do this for the giggles, but it is silly.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
Just a little bump on the head. Let him sleep it off.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, you got anything I can loot in here? I was hoping that in the corner might be something I can loot. We're doing Renegade? Yeah. Anything else over here? I still don't know what the sprint button is. Spacebar is sprint as well as use. Well, that's not weird at all. Oh, there you go. This is fake sprint, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a camera effect that makes you think you're moving faster than you are, but you're really not. It does make me feel better, though. I don't know why, but just using sprint mode it makes me feel better. Even though I know it's fake. I don't know why. It's weird. Anyway. Obviously, it works properly in combat, I think. But, yeah, if you're in exploration mode like this, the sprinting does nothing. It does nothing.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh no.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
That little musical motif. Oh my god. Okay, this pistol doesn't work like the other pistol. This shows you how often I actually use pistols in this game. I never realized that you had, like, burst fire pistols in this game. I feel like I'm actually better off with the other one. Where is the bastard? Is he still behind that? Yeah, that got him moving. There we go. What class are you? Vanguard. I picked it because I know that Vanguards are really fun in the second and particularly the third game, but I've never played a Vanguard in the first one before. Always soldier. Whoop! Ah, so close. Oh, come on. There we go.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Nobody moves a muscle until we know who you are.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
It's okay. We're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Something about all of this feels so much spookier when you actually know what happens later on in the games and you know the full story and everything, you know the context and whatnot. It's actually quite good.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
What else can you tell me about the ship
I
you
was
saw?
too busy
Yeah,
running.
yeah,
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Alright.
I have to go.
Hey!
Cole,
Our first
we're
I have
just
to
a
go
bunch
of the game.
farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Ooh, our first renegade choice, yay! I say renegade choice. Our first intimidate thing. I should have to go number one. Oh yeah, we should have a counter set up for it, shouldn't we?
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
No, wait, I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. You might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Would you rather be a snitch or a corpse?
Powell. His name's Powell.
No honor among thieves.
That's all I know, really. So let's try to keep things friendly from here on in, okay?
I have to go.
Oh!
Good luck.
I have to go number 2. Alright, we've got a stinger and... yeah. Let's have those. So this is... yeah, this is definitely an upgrade. And also... What was the thing we got? Maybe we should upgrade your pistol, Caden. Yeah, you can have that one. Oh, combat sensor, that's what it was. Except I can't use it. No, sorry. I was on the ammo, not the upgrade. Sorry, guys. Shaking the rust off here. So means you jamming technology to block your weapon radar. The combat scanner upgrade improves detection levels, making these enemies visible. Sure. It's not like we have anything better to equip it with right now anyway. Funny thing about I kind of, you know, it's quite funny taking all the renegade options in this game, honestly, because there's something sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not funny, really, but like, something about it amuses me, that the idea, like, they like this amazing space hero Shepard who gets hailed all over the galaxy as being, you know,
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Basically the chosen one or whatever. Like it tickles me, this notion that actually like this amazing hero is actually secretly an absolute douchebag. It's just a really terrible person. We'll grab that Medigel, although I don't think the Medigel will save him at this point. Is that Brannigan? Yeah, okay, not quite on that level, but yeah.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Saren was supposed to look more natural and gradually got more synthetic as the game went on, but that somehow fell through, which is why no one is commenting on the tubes and stuff grafted into his spine. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that, actually, but that does make sense.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch! We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Too many people died here for you
okay.
to start jerking me around.
Okay, all right.
I didn't know that was going to happen, but okay.
Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
I thought she was actually going to just shoot him then. I don't like you, asshole, blam. And then I was going to be like, never saw that coming. All right.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Hooray! Grenade upgrade, high explosive. Marvelous. Alright. Let's scram skedaddle, everyone. Although there's an upgrade kit over here, apparently. That's on fire, but we're going to loot it anyway. For some ammo. Chemical rounds and phasic rounds. Instead of projectiles, upgraded weapons release charged particle bolts that can bypass kinetic barrier shields. However, the actual damage done to the target is typically less than what's done by a standard round. Plus 20% shield bypass, minus 30% damage. Meh. Chemical rounds, though. That sounds fun. And also possibly Geneva Convention breaking, but hey. Once again, it has switched me to the sniper rifle for some reason, and I have no idea why. Hehe, chemical rounds. You know, it's almost a shame we're not playing as male Shepard because he's Canadian, so it would have made sense then. Okay, this is hopeless. What am I doing? Oh, it's a big boy. And he's dead. Chonka has been neutralized. Do you know what? You know, people do trash the combat in this game a little bit, but you know what? This isn't so bad. It is a smidge janky in places usually as it relates to the cover system, but it doesn't feel bad to play. Me forgetting to use all my damn powers again, huh? Oh wow, the recharge on that is long, isn't it? Or did he just use it and I didn't notice? Possibly. Oh, nice. Oh, that's not an explosive, but no, that isn't either. Okay. Things painted red that don't explode. Confusing. No. No. There we go. Okay, that missed, apparently. That is quite satisfying, the way they just... Yeah, I like that a lot. Legendary Edition did improve it. Oh, did it really? I know there were like some minor gameplay changes in the Legendary Edition, but I don't know what the extent of them were.
Charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Except for the giant crater. Stuff like burst pistols, rifles, and rapid fire snipers from later games. Did they? That's why I don't remember there being friggin' machine pistols in this game. It's because there weren't.
We need to find them all and shut them down.
Run, run, run! You get a throw. There we go.
Not in the middle of a fight!
What? Shut up, Ashley. I wasn't trying to talk to you. I was trying to sprint. Why did the developers make those two buttons the same thing? Where is the big bada boom? Here it is. For the console plebs, I suppose so. Let me just loot all of those, thank you. He's got some heavy Krogan armor, that's not going to become relevant for quite a while. Guess it is truly randomized though, the loot. Hydra one. Ooh, it's dreadful. What does it look like though? Okay, it looks pretty cool, but it's dreadful style-wise. Do we tell him? What? Come on. Shepard secretly a Krogan cosplayer. You reckon you could squeeze a human into a Krogan suit of armor and then just go around like a mascot at a theme park? I walked past a bomb. Oh, did I? Oops. Oh yeah, the timer is still going. I feel like the timer was much shorter in the original game. I know that some of the combat encounters in this game have been made easier in the Legendary Edition. I know about one or two of them, but I seem to remember this bit here with the bombs being much more squeaky bum time in the original game. Whereas now it feels like we have forever and a day to disarm them. Come on, where is it? Wasn't on this side at all, was it? Here we go. There we go. Lovely. I see a little red triangle on my map that I wish to destroy. I will say the pistol's quite satisfying to use. Now I'm getting used to it a bit. Oh, hello. Nice. Oh, I actually did it then. I thought I'd failed. So this is something. The loot spam has already begun in this game, and it's not one of my favorite things about it, I must admit. Alright, Ashley, let's give you this. And we'll have the... Actually, that's not super amazing, is it? That? Well, okay, that's a huge difference in terms of heat sink and DPS. Now I'm actually curious. Like... is one of these semi-auto or something? It is. I dig it. I'm gonna use this one for a bit. Is it the F keys to switch instead of the mouse wheel? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Thank you for that. I was wondering. I'm sure there must be some buttons for it. You prefer the Simon Says on the console? I think I did too. I don't... It's been so long since I played it on Xbox that I don't really remember what it was like, but I just do... I have the vague memory of playing it. I played this game originally on PC, on a really crappy PC that could barely run it as well, by the way. The performance was horrific. But I did play this originally on PC, and then later, when I got an Xbox, I played it on the Xbox. And I remember playing it on there and thinking to myself, this version of the minigame is much better. Alright, upgrades. I'm thinking... I don't really need a heatsink on that. I don't really overheat on that one very much. I might overheat with the shotty, though, since it is semi-auto. So I guess I'll... On the other hand... Tell you what, yeah, I'll put a heatsink on this. I could use this as a shield blasty thing and then switch to the pistol to finish them off, but I don't feel like micromanaging quite that much. So I'm going to swap out the combat sensor for recoil damper. See if it... Yeah, that's a little bit better, I guess, maybe. When it's a 10% difference, like, it feels like it's probably barely noticeable. You can also hotbar powers, including squad mates, if you want. That would probably be helpful, although having said that, I think I do quite like pausing the game to do it. So I won't do that for now, but good to know. I almost forgot the other thing in Legendary Edition is we've got friggin' photo mode. Which means I should be able to take some absolutely banging screenshots to use as thumbnails for the videos. If I remember to do it, though, that's the problem. IDUI. Can you do any like fancy effects in it and stuff? Or you can mess with the depth of field. Filters. Oh my... Okay. We're now playing Mass Effect of the Obra Dinn. Oh, there you go, film. Yeah, someone asked about the film grain earlier. It is on, but it's so subtle you probably can't see it on Twitch with the encoding being what it is. So, hide player. Ooh, hide party. Ah. Hide enemies, hide NPCs, hide vehicles. Why would you want to hide the glorious Mako? There you go, photo taken. If I wasn't streaming it, I'd be in photo mode all the time because I love photo mode in video games. I love taking tons of screenshots. You should see me when I'm playing a Total War game. When I'm not like doing it for a video or something. God, my Attila screenshots folder is absolutely like rammed with like 100 photos. Anything over here? Deliberately avoiding the thing that will progress the story. Stimulant pack and a shield battery. All right. It interrupts the gameplay, this, doesn't it? Every time you pick something up, you're going to go have a look and, oh, is this worth equipping? Is this good versus this? Or blah, 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 thing, whatever. And everyone sitting watching at home is going, get on with it! And I'd sympathize, honestly. But then there's the other part of the audience who's going to get really frustrated with me if I'm not optimizing my gear, so... That'll do. Can we see some of your screenshots then? Maybe later at the end of the stream, if you like. I'll pull up my Attila screenshots folder. I can do the video game equivalent of showing you my holiday photos. Right.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Just like that, Caden came this close to being the chosen one.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
I like that, Leveritas. Hey, hang on a minute, Caden. I'm the main character. Get out of my way.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Yes, in case you're wondering, Big Boob Lady is voiced by Marina Sirtis from Star Trek.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
There's a few, but BioWare does a classic BioWare thing in this game from time to time. I commented on this a bit when we played through Knights of the Old Republic, but they do this thing sometimes where no matter which option you pick, you get the same response. And in this case, actually, no matter what option you pick, your character says the same thing. I don't know if this one specifically here is that, but I think there's a couple of those coming up in this conversation where it doesn't matter which one you pick, Shepard says the same thing.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I expect better of you, Lieutenant. You endangered the entire mission.
Don't be so hard on him, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities.
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Here it is. Yes, this is the one that no matter which you pick, she says the same thing.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Oh, I know what you mean, Epic Panda. I'm right there with you. The reason I am playing this Renegade is because in the past I've pretty much always played Paragon because I don't like being mean to people. So I am playing Renegade this time specifically because I've not seen a lot of the Renegade lines and responses and things, so
I'll live.
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
And again, I think this is another one where it doesn't matter which one you pick.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alrighty then. Sinister looking claw machines. Can we go through here? We can. Not that there's anything to see in here right now other than canisters with pink glowy liquid in. I'm convinced these are not actually like medical equipment. This is just Dr. Chakwas' like lava lamp collection. Hello, Caden. There's Ashley over there.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
There's nothing we could have done to save him.
No, I know that, but I don't have to like it. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You know, Caden just looks too pretty to be a soldier. I'm gonna be honest. He looks way too pretty to be a Marine. Nowhere near enough Neanderthal DNA in there for that to really work out in my head. He looks more like a Portuguese footballer. But he kind of looks that way on purpose, doesn't he? So Shep doesn't. Well, Male Shepherd, I don't know, Male Shepherd looks about right to me. I think default Male Shepherd does. If you go custom Male Shepherd, he looks even uglier, but he gets the good crayons. He definitely gets the Crayola. Not the supermarket own brand. OG Femme Shep fits the part better, I think. She's wearing an awful lot of makeup, isn't she, for a Marine? But so is Ashley, to be fair. What was he saying? I'm sorry, Caden. It's not the first time I'm going to tune out while you're talking about something, I'm afraid.
There's something big coming. I don't want anyone messing it up. You read me, Lieutenant?
5 by 5, ma'am. Is there anything else before we head ashore?
God, he's so mean to him.
Keep your concerns in check. You don't want to get a rep for questioning orders.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
We're asshole Shepherd. We're a bitch and we don't care who knows it. Oh, hello, Doctor.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Okay, first things first. Doctor-patient confidentiality, not a thing in the future, apparently. Also, he's standing right over there. You realize he can hear us right now, right, Dr. Chuckwes?
I should go.
Oh.
Goodbye, Commander.
That's our third.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
When your number comes up, it's over. His did.
That's grim, Commander. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Not after Torfin. That must have been hell.
It was necessary, or you start to enjoy it. Ooh. How much of a piece of work are we?
Every time you kill, it gets a little easier.
With all due respect, I'm glad you're on our side.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
I'm not looking for a shoulder to cry on, Williams. Just stay focused on your job.
Understood, ma'am.
Doodly-doo. Is there anything to do down here? Hi, guys. Carry on. These are the weird sleeping pod things or whatever they are. I'm legit wondering why Shep hasn't had a friendly fire incident yet. She's just too fast on the draw, I guess. Oh. Hello. Hey, buddy. Hello. Everybody, Colin is coming to say hello. You want to come up? You want to come up, fella? He's been sleeping over on his armchair this entire time, so he's just appeared. You want to come up, dude? Come and say hello to everybody. Cat interlude, everybody. It's tradition. Come on. He looks a little sleepy. His eyes aren't quite fully open. There you go. Hey, buddy. Hello. Oh, if Colin was playing Mass Effect, he'd definitely choose Renegade. Oh, jeans sketches. Yes. Oh, a good monster. Oh, a good little monster. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? There you go. There you go, fella. You get nice and comfy. Your whiskers are filthy. Where have you been? You're a mucky pup, aren't you, Colin? Right.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Now of Manual 1.4.1. Got a codex entry, which we'll probably never read. Also, I really need to remember to quick save more often.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Alrighty then. This place still looks pretty darn impressive, actually, I gotta say. Even all these years later. It's a great design, isn't it? There's lots of places in this game where you look at it and you just think, right, that's like... That was a quality piece of concept art that they just managed to bring to life perfectly in the game. And yeah, it's pretty funny how, like, we're all, like, in armor with all of our guns. And considering we weren't just now when we came in, we were just, you know, in our fatigues or whatever, and we've armored up and loaded up just to come visit the little embassy here. Imagine if we did that in real life. That'd be so weird. You know, like 3 Marines turn up, like all with their full webbing, gun, extra ammo, grenades, the whole lot. Like, okay. Oh, hello. Oh, Colin, buddy, don't kick the cable away from my microphone. That's not a good idea, friend. He was just having a little stretch and he got caught in his foot. Bless him. Oh, the chaos of having a kitty cat on your lap while you're trying to stream. Alright. Alliance Patrol report. Captain Hendrickson reports some unusual energy readings during patrol of the Argus Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? That may become relevant later. What's the time? It's coming up on 9 o'clock. This might be an ideal point at which to finish the episode. Actually. Finish the stream, you know. That kind of neatly bookends things, doesn't it, really? So I think we'll do that, ladies and gents. I will be back tomorrow because we're going to start doing Monday streams going forwards, hopefully. My plan is Saturday, Sunday, Monday streams going forward. We're going to do 3 a week instead of 2, although occasionally we will end up missing 1 or 2 of them because of other stuff going on at the weekend and whatnot. But the general plan going forward is going to be like 3 streams a week. So tomorrow, we'll probably be doing either Morrowind or Morrowind. We'll be doing Morrowind or some more Insularis Draco if I can fix the sound effect music problem I've got with Insularis Draco at the minute. I don't have time to explain it now, but you'll I talked about it earlier. Basically, I need to fix the copyright issues I'm having with the music in Insularis Draco at the moment. So, right. So there'll be more of this next week. Unless I decide to do more of this tomorrow, which is not impossible. Just to do a couple of back-to-back ones while we get the ball rolling. Maybe I'll do that. Thing is, usually when I sit down to stream, sometimes I really genuinely don't know what I'm going to do until I've sat in the chair. So... in short, don't know what we're streaming tomorrow. It could actually end up being more of this, to be fair. So, anyway, ladies and gents, it's been a pleasure. Photo mode, yay! Like the awkward stare. Can we use photo mode to get to places we shouldn't normally be able to go? Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Oh, yes. I like it. It seems to be a little bit of a limit to it, but we could probably have some fun with this then. Anyway. Use it to, like, sort of not quite no-clip around the place, but a little bit. Brilliant. Anyway, ladies and gents, very much. I will see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you next week, and I will... Is there anybody we can raid? Right now... Who's streaming that I'm actually following right now? Let's see. Perfect. Variax is streaming some Bellwright at the moment. So we're going to go raid him. V has also been doing a Mass Effect series lately, which I highly suggest you go watch. If you have a thirst for more Mass Effect and you can't be bothered to wait until the next stream, go and watch his. I suggest you do. He's been playing it blind as well, so he's never played the game before, so obviously it's kind of a hoot from that perspective too. All right, ladies and gents, I'll catch you next time. Start raid. There we go. I'm not used to the new interface yet still, so there we go. Got the little countdown. All right, cheers, my dears. More effect, yes. All right. Right, ladies and gents, thank you very much. Catch you next time.